If it wasn't for that video, nobody would actually believe what I was saying or anything.
Benny Pena Rivera is demanding answers after this interaction on April 30th landed him in jail and facing multiple charges.
I really want to make justice to go the way it should be because I don't feel comfortable not even going outside right now or not.
Hello, critical thinkers. Hope all is well. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. It greatly helps with the algorithm. Today, we have a story about a lying Pennsylvania police chief who pulls over a motorcyclist, doesn't identify who he is, pulls a gun on this motorcyclist, and then lies on police reports. You can't make this stuff up, people.
Security footage from a Lancaster County shopping center shows the moments a local police chief pulled a gun on a 24-year-old motorcyclist last month. Thanks for joining us for Fox 43 News at 5. I'm Amy Lutz. The new video seemingly contradicts prior police reports about the incident, and charges have since been dropped. Fox 43's Matt Kleinvance joins us live from Manheim Township now with the very latest. Matt?
Amy, on May 2nd, Manheim Township Police announced that they had arrested 24-year-old Benny Pena Rivera after he allegedly shoved Chief Duane Fisher and resisted arrest during a traffic stop a couple days prior. However, Pena Rivera says that the security video tells a different story from that day.
This young man who you're about to see is very, very lucky. This police chief who you'll see come into the frame and an unmarked police vehicle did not identify himself as a police officer, and his vehicle has no lights on them.
This security video shows the moment Manheim Township Police Chief Duane Fisher pulled a gun on a 24-year-old man after an alleged traffic violation.
If it wasn't for that video, nobody would actually believe what I was saying or anything.
Benny Pena Rivera is demanding answers after this interaction on April 30th landed him in jail and facing multiple charges. Pena Rivera says he was riding his motorcycle to his job at Wingstop prior to the incident and briefly saw Chief Fisher on his way.
I actually saw him on the road on the traffic light that he said that I ran, but he actually waved at me and everything, like, hello. And everything just went normal.
After parking his motorcycle, Pena Rivera was approached by Fisher, who wasn't wearing a police.
And just notice this. See how hot this police chief is coming at this young man. He comes out of the vehicle. There are no lights on the vehicle whatsoever, and he immediately draws his gun. Immediately draws his gun. He comes very hot.
Police uniform and didn't have his police lights on in his unmarked car.
All I heard it was underground, I will shoot you. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? What's the reason for all this to be happening at all? And all of a sudden, I just have a gun on my face, like literally on my face. And then on top of that, he's wrestling with me with the gun and everything. If it wasn't because I actually flee out of the season, I don't even know what would even happen.
Chief Fisher would later turn on his police lights after Pena Rivera fled on foot.
Notice that. To cover his ass, he puts on his police lights on after the fact.
In a May 2nd Crime Watch post, police say Pena Rivera ran a red light, rode up on the sidewalk, and weaved between vehicles before being stopped. They say he was arrested for ignoring Chief Fisher's orders and using his bike to push him down before running away. On Wednesday, Lancaster County District Attorney Heather Adams announced that they were dropping all criminal charges against Pena Rivera, saying,
Now, this man is lucky. He's having his criminal charges dropped against him. Many people out there aren't that fortunate. Many people aren't as fortunate as this young man. And also, he had the security camera that saved him from doing some time.
quote, the Manheim Police Department and the parties agreed to the resolution of charges in this manner based on the facts and circumstances of this case. Pena Rivera says he's calling for Chief Fisher to take accountability for his actions that day.
I really want to make justice to go the way it should be because I don't feel comfortable not even going outside right now or nothing, or even seeing a cop or anything, because at this point I see a cop and I just feel threatened.
Now, a question for you guys. Do you think this police chief should lose his job? Do you think he should face criminal charges? Do me a favor, in the comments, write down criminal charges or write down a loss of job.
Now, within the last hour, Manheim Township announced that they will be launching an investigation into that police incident and have placed Chief Fisher on paid administrative leave. Amy?
All right. Thanks, Matt. We'll, of course, continue to follow the story.
Here is a follow-up to that news story from the May 2nd arrest of the young man, Benny. This is from PennLive.com. Lancaster DA won't investigate off-duty police chief who pulled gun on motorcyclist. This was published on May 16, 2025. The Lancaster County District Attorney's Office on Friday announced it will not investigate an incident involving off-duty Manheim Township Police Chief Duane M. Fisher. Although an internal investigation by the township will still take place, the DA's office said Fisher's use of force during the April 30th incident did not rise to the level of a potential criminal act. The DA's office does not investigate use of force or internal policy violations that do not rise to the level of a potential criminal act, the release said. After reviewing video footage, police reports, and an affidavit of probable cause related to the incident, the DA's office determined it is clear that Chief Fisher was acting in his capacity as a police officer. Fisher, who was off duty in plainclothes and driving an unmarked SUV, parked behind motorcyclist Benny Pena Rivera, 24, of Lancaster, and immediately pulled a gun on him. As you saw in the video earlier, he stepped out of his vehicle and immediately pulled out a gun. Seemed very unprovoked. Pena Rivera, who was on his way to his job at Wingstop, stayed on his motorcycle as Fisher approached him from behind. The video shows Fisher grabbing Pena Rivera by the shoulder and trying to remove him from the bike, all while holding his gun in his other hand. This seems very unsafe from a legal standpoint, from a police officer standpoint, to attempt to be the one provoking the restraint, holding a firearm, and trying to get someone on the ground. It doesn't make sense. Fisher then holstered his gun and wrestled Pena Rivera off the motorcycle, according to the video. Shortly after, Pena Rivera escaped Fisher's grasp and backed out of the video's frame. Quote, whether the use of force or tactics used during the traffic stop was within or against policy, training, or best practices is the sole determination of Manheim Township, the Lancaster County DA's office said. According to the affidavit of probable cause filed against Pena Rivera, Fisher said he told Pena Rivera twice, Manheim Township Police, it's just a ticket, don't blank effing run. However, Pena Rivera said he was unaware he was being followed, and Fisher did not identify himself as a police officer or have his emergency lights activated. Quote, that's when he was saying, on the ground, or I will shoot you, Pena Rivera said. One of Pena Rivera's co-workers confirmed that Fisher only identified himself as a police officer after he returned from the foot chase. The affidavit also said Pena Rivera pushed and shoved Chief Fisher, which is not seen in the video. Instead, the video shows Fisher attempting to grab Pena Rivera as he backs away. I'm assuming that's one thing this police chief did not bank on, was that overhead there was a video camera recording the incident. Let's continue on with the article. The DA's office noted Fisher called out on the radio that he was following a motorcycle that was driving erratically and said, quote, vehicle stopped to the rear of 1917 Fruitville Pike as he stopped behind Pena Rivera. Quote, again, the district attorney's office does not have authority over internal policy or discipline specific to any police department in Lancaster County, and we make no findings regarding such, the DA's release concluded. If you found value in this video, please like the video, share the video, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My goal is to go deeper than what the mainstream media is telling and sharing with you. Take care, God bless, and see you next time.